Here we are. We are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Best of the Best. We got a lot of cool stuff coming today. A lot of great stuff to talk about. Oh my God, it's a good day to be a Star Wars fan. It really is. We got a lot going on, and the guys I got my bodyguard right back here. You know what I'm saying? He got my back. He looked like he about to kill me, but he really does have my back. I guess. But anyway. Got a great show coming up for y'all tonight. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. We're going to have some fun. Let's do it. Let's roll the thing like this. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. It is Best of the Best. And we are here gathered today to talk about these wonderful, wonderful Star Wars releases. It's been a great week already. And before we continue, want to go through this wonderful panel and let everybody know who's here tonight. Starting off with this guy. I did it right. This guy right here, Loco Lu, with the Yoda flex. Look at him right there. Look at it. Look at my guy already flexing. What's up with you, Lou? How you doing, brother?
What's poppin', people? First and foremost, if you're coming in, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. And if you haven't done those two things, then what are you waiting for? Come on, we're gonna talk about some Hot Toys. I'm hyped, bro. I am hyped. I am like, okay, my money is already down the drain, but which two do I want to go through? Do I want to go this route, OT, or do I want to go more open? Or do I want to go more Clone Wars? You know what I mean? It's just stuff. But you know what? For those who waited and been patient, you're going to be like me. You're going to have a tough decision to make. Unless, you know, you're like my brother on this side who collects everything that's the big bad in black. You feel me? But I'm doing great, brother, and thank you for having me on the panel. Just wanted to, you know, do what I do best. You know what I mean? Just, you know, throw in that extra what you're going to do.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Love it. Love the energy as always, Lou. Always good to have you here, my brother. Going over to the second brother. How you doing, bro? What's going on with you?
Doing pretty good, man. After seeing what I'm seeing, it was just, I just heard a voice, and it just sounded like, open up your wallet and join the dark side. Get that Vader and your journey would be complete. That's all I kept hearing, man.
It's pretty damn good.
That's it. Do it. Just do it.
Do it. Well, you know, we call him Big Papa, Grandpa Palpatine, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Especially when he told Lil Macho about old men not washing their hands.
That was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, my God. Definitely. So I know you're definitely excited, man. So that's going to be great. Big bro, thank you for being here tonight. Definitely. It's going to be a great night. Also, we got the hand of the wizard himself, Aries Tarrington from 6 Scale Cantina. How you doing, brother? And what are you sipping on tonight, bro?
We got the wizard juice, baby. Hey. We've got the wizard juice, my brothers. What a great paddle we got in here today. Look at Loco Lu. Loco Lu has got the special, I don't know, lime spatchka or whatever the freak that thing is there. It looks so damn good. I'm telling you something, baby. It looks like, wait, bring that closer, Loco Lu. That's like Luke's lightsaber from the new Luke we're going to get on May 4th with the rolling eyes function. Look at that Yoda, baby. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got
dude.
My Captain Rex, too. So, you know, got my Clone Wars love in here.
Got the Rexter there.
Nice.
And soon you're going to have the 40th Vader, I guess, there, if you're going to get that.
Yes.
Dude, yes. I'm just, it's like an epic day. It's great to be here. Yes. We're on Best of the Best. One of the best days ever from Hot Toys. We got Vader. We got C-3PO.
Yes.
Last year on April 13th, we got that freaking DX25 Luke Skywalker. Pretty much exactly 51 weeks later, today here on April 6th, we get not only one, but we get two. And look, I know it's Star Wars Celebration next week, but it's not even Celebration yet, Jay. It's not even May 4th yet, fellas.
Nope.
Dang.
We got a ways to go. It's still, they're gonna keep dropping. They're gonna keep dropping this one. So prepare. This is gonna be a good year for Star Wars fans. I can feel it. I really do. If it's any indication what we got from the Attack of the Clones line, if they share that, if they give us that, keep that same energy up with this 40th, with the Return of the Jedi line, this is gonna be something amazing.
Dude, and they're coming out with these things quicker.
Damn.
Some people get notifications for the Clone Pilot now.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
so
crazy.
man, my wallet's going crazy too.
You ain't never.
What wallet?
Yeah, exactly. What wallet?
Exactly. Also, want to give a shout out to our guy, El Professoro. Mario couldn't be here tonight, but he says, look at it. He said, look at my handsome brothers on the panel. And what's going on, chat? Definitely, Mario. Thank you for dropping in. As always, brother, always good to have you here. Last but not least, we have, I call him the display king. All this back here, you can barely see it. All that back there, it's kind of inspired by his, by his tutorials and everything that he's been doing, been supplying, showing the community how to get this done, how to get, how to build your own Maji case. This guy right here, Costa. Let's look at this beautiful displays right there.
Don't hide behind the mic, Costa. Don't hide behind the mic.
There's two over there going up.
Wow.
There's one big one right there, and then one right above my thing.
Damn,
dude.
nice.
Where you putting the M1?
Loading.
What was that?
I said, where you putting the M1?
The N1 is going up there.
See, no hesitation. There
wow.
you go, baby.
Amazing.
Although I would rather have a Jedi Starfighter, to be honest. If I'm gonna be honest, the N1's cool and all, and if like Mando's cool and all, but for me, OT and prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So.
That's going to be amazing. Those displays are dope, bro. Love the work you're putting in on that. That's amazing.
Do you believe the announcements today?
No,
Do you believe the announcements today?
No.
I am like, I woke up and I squeed like a little girl. I was like so excited. I was like,
absolutely.
And then my wife's like, do you really need another Vader? I was like, yes. I was like, I need all the Vaders. I need all the Vaders. Like,
I'll sacrifice some boxes for
well, that Vader is hard to pass up, baby.
It really is.
Gotta get
through the R&D they put in that freaking thing.
We're gonna jump right into it, guys. It looks amazing.
Baby.
It's amazing. Want to give a shout out to Ren's Talentino. Ren's Talentino. Says good evening, Chucky. Say good evening. But he said, and everyone hit that like button. That's right, hit that like button. Thank you so much. We got Tully in the house. We got Calvin Low Key in the house. What's up with you, brother? He said, yo, what up, fam? It's only 1:15 a.m. in Greenwich, London. Checking in with y'all real quick. That's what's up, dude. Congratulations.
Jealous.
That's going to be amazing. Completely jealous. Completely.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
London's my town. London's my town. Star Wars is my thing. I can't believe I'm not there.
Absolutely. Likewise, bro. Likewise, definitely.
It sucks they're skipping a year.
Yeah, 2025.
Yeah.
2020. That's how it used to be every other year. So,
well, that definitely gives for us that didn't go this year. That gives us kind of some time to save up and really
2 years save up. I say that's a beautiful plan for a live stream extravaganza.
Yeah.
You get what
I've
I'm saying?
never went to one. I want to go to one of these freaking celebrations.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. I heard there's so much stuff going on. It's just it's almost like, how can I put it? basically like a trip to Vegas times 100, but it's all based on Star Wars.
Yeah.
And you never get any sleep because there's something always going on.
That sounds good there, second brother, though.
Man.
As long as it's good stuff like we got today, every day, every hour.
Sadly though, London does not stay open late. So like trying to go out and get food. Like my wife and I were there in 2018. It was like 11 o'clock at night. We're like, oh, we're hungry, but everything was friggin' closed.
Not like the Big Apple then, huh?
No. I love me the New York.
New York, you go anywhere, get yourself a nice New York slice and you'll be all right.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, guys, we're gonna bring it right up. We're gonna start off with this guy right here. And when I saw this, I'm gonna tell y'all, the second brother would tell you, when I was a kid, I hated Salacious Crumb. I was like that Fraggle Rock looking, just annoying, yelling at everybody's misfortune. I can't laughing at everybody. I can't stand it. I just love when R2D2 just shocked his ass and he just popped his ass. He just hit him.
I think when that skiff blew up, I think you were the most happiest person around. It's like, damn, he's gone. Good.
Exactly. But over the years, I don't know. I'm in love with him now. You know how it is. So it's like I hate it so much, so I love it. So to see him with this version, first of all, we got the C3PO. I think we all wanted. We wanted the a lot of us wanted that gold C3PO. The other one that came out that they announced is good. I know it's from the prequels. It does the weatherness and everything looks great, but I think we all kind of wanted this gold one, right? We kind of wanted that. And to see this with Salacious Crumb pulling out the eye socket was just on the money. I'm going to skip around a little bit. I'm going to go to Aries. Your thoughts on this one, brother?
Are you kidding me, baby? My thoughts. My thoughts. You know, I'll be honest with you. I didn't. There's so many things that go on in these movies. I wasn't actually thinking they would do this with the eye and with Salacious Crumb because, everybody's thinking, oh, okay, they're going to do the Ewok chair. He must be some sort of a god. Or, a couple of other things. This is brilliant and fantastic. And then you're starting to see these kind of alien creatures like Salacious Crumb in The Mandalorian in a lot of these different episodes and different things that they're putting out of the Mandoverse there on Disney+. So you have to wonder, are we going to get like these Salacious Crumb type of creatures, with a bunch of other figures like we're getting Grogu packed in every other figure? Just some food for thought there. But I think that this is absolutely unbelievable. And for a certain segment of collectors, they're going to be like, wow, this is OT. This is a return of the Jedi figure. It's going to be hard to pass. But you got to remember, the Attack of the Clone ones waitlisted. And what happens now? This is the same die-casted mold. It's basically the same thing. It's just a little bit different. And now you got Return of the Jedi. Trust me, babies. We're going to be getting every version of C-3PO you can think of all the way up until the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, where they're finally going to give you the one that a lot of the OT fans really, really want. And that one. And then you're going to get that. But man, I mean, it's a lot of people reaching out to me saying, hey, I missed out on that die-cast C-3PO from Attack of the Clones. Well, here you go. And that R2. That is absolutely not the wear and tear. And someone confirmed that on my show that I put on earlier today. That's not the wear and tear from the Attack of the Clone ones. This is probably a brand new one that they're going to be coming out with here. Because that one's on waitlist too. But this figure, not to jump all on that, this is fantastic. And I love the removable faceplate. I don't know what you guys think about that on this die-cast figure. I can't wait to actually feel it in hand, like with the Attack of the Clone. Well, look at that base. Go back to that base, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
The bases that they're coming out with on these freaking things. Right. Where are the footprints in the sand bases? I know we all miss that crap, don't we? Jeez.
No.
Don't speak that too loud.
Oh. But listen, look at the packaging on this, too. with the freaking Death Star on the side. Man, I mean, it just looks so hot. But here's the thing. They have got to. Please, Howard, if you're watching, can you please give me a base with the R2-D2? Because I can't put 3PO on top of that base.
Right.
And then just put R2 on the floor because he's going to look like he's too small. I need him on an equal level base. So they keep giving us an R2 without a base. I need a base to come with the R2, especially with that base, because I want to use that base that's on here. This is fantastic. Look at that R2 right there. Dang.
Looks amazing.
I mean, now I will say, what do you guys think about the shine? This is die cast, so I have no problem with this look here for 3PO for Return of the Jedi. I've got no problem with this. You're going to get all different types of C-3PO, so it's not always going to be the super shiny golden one like you saw in when the heck was that, Revenge of the Sith?
Yep.
Like with Padme. You're going to get that one, but you're going to get the other ones as well. But no, I'm definitely getting this.
Sounds amazing. And I think you hit it right on the head. Like I was thinking this morning when I did my reaction video to this, I was thinking like, this looks like a new R2-D2. And Costa, I want to, I know you just pulled yours down. Can you,
it is different than this. The one in the picture. This is the deluxe, the one that's considered the OT trilogy.
Gotcha.
One, and I mean, you can see that it's not. Maybe it's the lighting, but the dirt and the schmutz around here is different. It's a little yellower in that picture. I'm gonna guess it's more sand. You know, like it was out on the barge with some sand going on. Maybe we get the barge tray with the drinks with this. I know Sideshow did it, but it looks like all bets are off now with certain things that Sideshow has done. Now that the C-3PO has been let loose, the seeing Salacious Crumb, I was a big no in the camp that they would do Jabba, but now I'm like, would they compete with Sideshow? I know they share licenses, but I'm kind of like, why would you throw in Salacious Crumb if you're not going to do some other of these characters from either inside the palace or even, on the barge? Because then we can get a Weequay, we can get some of the other guards that are out on the skiffs.
Lando skiff.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they just Sideshow just came out with that the skiff guard Lando. And I have it, and it's nice. But I would get another. I would still get another Lando. I love Lando. I would still get another one, especially the tailoring that Hot Toys puts into their stuff. And so I'm just we're definitely gonna get another R2. Like I see that happening, because this, I mean, you can see it's going to be very easy to make. They just changed the weathering on it. They have all the same, compartments that open up here. But give me that drink tray and the drinks. And I don't know, maybe they'll really surprise us May 4th with I don't know, Slave Leia, or we'll call her Hut Slayer Leia,
or Prisoner Leia,
so that they can actually release it, Hut Slayer. So this 3PO, I'm getting it. I'm getting the Attack of the Clones 3PO. I'll get Episode 1 3PO. Like I want, like, OT characters. I will get multiples of. I do not care. I do not care.
Man, everybody get Bib Fortuna some love. Get Bib Fortuna.
Oh, hell yes.
Hell yes. Now that they're putting out, now that they're putting out these seemingly, anyway, lower production runs, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, like someone mentioned earlier today, what about Bib Fortuna? I'm like, well, if it was where they had to produce 7 or 10,000 of them, no. but the way they're doing things now, why not? I mean, you can sell that easy. You could put out a Lobot that would sell easy, to be honest with you.
Oh my God. Listen, can we go back and talk about the Empire Strikes Back 40th? What kind of shit did Attack of the Clones got way more love than Empire did?
Growing pains, I think. I agree with you.
Yep.
I bet you pop culture it was growing pains.
I want at least minimum 10 figures for this Return of the Jedi line. We need a minimum 10. They did 9 for Attack of the Clones. So many. This brings me back to in the 90s and 95, Hasbro started to release and and opened up the old Star Wars line. It was they shut it down in I think 83 or 85, and they didn't do any Star Wars until 95. When I went to KB Hobby. I went to KB Hobby, got Boba Fett and Darth Vader right away. And then I just started getting all of them, and this is what it feels like right now with the 40th anniversary. This is what I want. I want them to go Hasbro on me and give me stuff that classic characters, main characters, and then some of these side characters that we love. So yeah, let's do this.
I totally agree 100% on that. I mean, the Attack of the Clones line got a lot of damn love, and if we just can get a little bit of that love, it'll be
Bomar Monk. Just for Brad, he wants the spider thing. It's a Bomar Monk. I have the Hasbro one in storage downstairs. It's awesome.
That's gonna be amazing. Second brother, your thoughts on this now? Before you give me your thoughts on this, I also want to know your thoughts on this C3PO, but I also want to know your thoughts on it. I'm not going to say who, but in a group, somebody put up a message saying that a lot of us YouTubers have kind of unrealistic ideals when it comes to what they're going to do with this 40th anniversary line. He said that he had some good sources that said that they're going to be giving us another Luke. They're going to be giving us another Boba Fett and maybe one other figure. And that's about it. So I don't believe that, because who knows? Who really knows? But I wanted to know, what we do know sometimes in this history has shown us with the Empire Strike Back line, they were kind of skimped on that. Do you think they will what they've already shown to us? Do you think they're going to give us a little bit more? They're going to show us that love and give us possibly maybe a Jabba the Hutt? Your thoughts on that?
Jabba the Hutt. Well, the wait list situation proves it itself. It proves that when it puts out there, it's going to sell.
Yep.
So, and just picking up where Eric said, with limited runs, I think the sky's the limit. I think everything that's have come out so far has been a slam dunk, has been a home run.
Yes.
So far, I can't see them especially for the Return of the Jedi. You have a lot you can work with, there. So I don't think they're going to skimp. At all. I'm pretty much going to think if they're going to come out with something. I think they're going to come with something for May 4th. That's pretty much going to knock everybody on their feet.
Yeah, baby. You're right.
That's going to happen. And it's not going to be one figure. It's probably going to be 3. That they're going
to. Or maybe an M1 Starfighter. Mario.
Well,
no.
the M1,
an X-wing.
That's coming. That's coming. It's too much. It's too much going on around that. That's coming. But besides that, they're going to come out with Actually, it was funny. Someone almost texted you earlier, and I'm like, damn, they doing a ghost version of Obi-Wan, and that was floating around on Facebook. And I was sitting there like, oh, that's an April Fool's, man. Thank goodness I can make an ass out of myself with that.
You're like, come on,
But that's what happens when you have sleep, and then you get excited and you see the damn Vader, and you don't have your glasses on, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And then you turn around, and they doing this. So, man,
Big bro, how would you feel? Dylan Compton put this up there. I would bet money they do a Bosch layer. I would lose my shit for that.
There's so much
I
money.
need a boosh.
They're going to do that, and then everybody's going to get that damn. And then too, everybody, but it's Empire. But you may get that. You may get that Han.
Oh,
I'm feeling
that's
that
gonna
too.
be a big one. I'm feeling that, baby. That's gonna be a big shot.
Get a Han Solo. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just say Gamorrean guards.
You wouldn't even know what to talk about. But can you imagine the second brother on May 4th if they gave you the Bouche Leia and or the Prisoner Leia, and they gave you a Han and Chewbacca, and they gave you a freaking like skiff card land? You wouldn't even know what figure to talk about first.
Right.
My head would explode. And
Admiral Akbar, Nine Num, Lando General.
Oh my god!
Man,
how about a Lando in the Num 2-pack?
General, yeah. Lando 9 Num 2-pack, hell yeah.
Oh my god! Well, you see, the thing is, I like the ideas of having, and you can call it delusions of grandeur. You can call it whatever. Because I'll be honest with you, in 2020, I remember the thing was, man, if only I could get a DeLorean. Man, if only I can get an 89. Now we got so many damn vehicles coming out. People like, I don't want to get that one. I want to get this one. I'll get this. We didn't think we would get these vehicles, and now we got them. So now, I mean,
we didn't think we'd get C-3PO, Jay. Now we got two of them.
Exactly. I almost, Aries was there. I almost cried when they showed C-3PO and R2-D2. So now that we have two, and now you got people being like, oh man, you know what? I got too many C-3POs and too many Darth Vaders to pick from. Man, I think I'm just gonna cancel the prequels one and I'm gonna get this one. Loco Lu, what is your thoughts about that? Also, your thoughts on this figure?
Well, when it comes to space is like the number one priority of all things. So it justifies, which one do I pick? Do I cancel on the prequels and get the OT trilogy stuff? You know, it depends on where your heart is, you know what I mean? Or you could be the one who collects everything. That's, Star Wars. You know, you speak with your wallet and you speak from the heart. You know what I mean? You buy what you want, regardless of our delusions or whatever the case may be. We're adults that have the funds to buy what we enjoyed as kids and have a different appreciation for not just the IP itself, but the artistry in making and developing toys. And when we get these things in hand, these high-end collectible, AKA toys, these are in our hands and it's a different experience altogether. You feel the quality, you see the quality. You can do crazy amounts of things with this, from stop motion and photography. Bro, you speak with your heart, you speak with your wallet, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You do what you want to do with your money. And as far as this, I played the blue screen game with C3 from the prequels, and I missed it. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise, because I always said, give me more aliens for Star Wars. And look, I got me Salacious Crumb, baby. So he's coming home. I'm not even going to play. He's going to get pre-ordered to death. And then, and we get a Salacious Crumb on a pillow. So that's a good indicator of what we could see next. Get the Hut Slayer Leia. We can get possibly Jabba, as a silicone articulated, slime ball, or, Gamorrean guards, Bit Fortuna, anybody that was in there, another Boba Fett, everybody knows they're gonna get another Boba Fett. We getting Lukes and we getting Vaders and we getting, C3s out the wazoo. Boba Fett's not too far behind. You know what I mean? And
if those guys, if they do a Jabba, man, my feelings will be hurt. But I have a job.
I mean, does anybody really think here that you're not going to get Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi?
No,
they'll reissue the deluxe.
Yeah.
Or give it a 2.0. But one thing about the person who was talking about YouTubers and delusions and everything, part of the fun is speculating. You know,
I agree.
This is why people come and watch. Everybody wants to throw in their 2 cents, speculate, have fun with it. You don't have to take anybody seriously. We don't work for Hot Toys. We don't have people inside, and I'm sure the people inside Hot Toys aren't allowed to talk to anybody. So I don't care who it is.
But
they're not going to have inside information. Maybe the store, if you know somebody at like Secret Base and they have some inklings, maybe they talk to the people, but still, this is fun, man.
It's fun,
I
baby.
want to talk about
if you don't speak it
well,
right?
The thing is, if you speak it may happen.
Speak it into existence. Speak it to existence. Everybody's been crying about it. They're like, the only one we got is the Bandai one, that diecast one that's like, too rich for my britches kind of, deal. And now we're like, okay, we don't want the Sideshow one. Yes, it looks great, but it's not diecast and it's not Hot Toys. We want that Hot Toys brand, and we finally got it. And we didn't get one, we got 2. We got one last year and we got one this year, and they both have that anniversary logo. So if you're a fanboy and you want that, go get it, and forget everything else. I always say, play with your money and play with your figures. Play with your money, play with your figures. That's what you buy them for. Do what you want to do with them. You know what I mean? Me, I break my figures and then put them back together. I'm the mad scientist. I'm the doctor. But I love my stuff. I purchase my stuff for me. I buy so much of it. I still have boxes, as you can see.
Jesus. But no, you hit it there on the head. You're 100% right. And I think what all of you guys were saying, you killed it. The speculation is the fun part. And Wayman agrees. I mean, speculation is a major part of this. And sometimes it comes true, baby. Absolutely.
That's right, baby.
Very true. Very true. Also want to give a shout out to the matriarch Luminar. Hello, fellow collectors. How you doing, my dear? Always good to have you here. Also want to give a shout out to this guy right here, Hoff's hometown hero, AJ. What's up with you? Great. Check out his content. That's my man. He says they watch the streams and they see YouTubers bring up the what is that?
Grandiose.
Thank you. I couldn't see it. The grandiose ideas, and they see people get excited and they make them eventually. Very true.
Just like Gail Organa and Darkside Ray, they're coming, baby.
I mean, we speculated Padme or even that Anakin. Like that Anakin was speculation. No, there was no inkling of that Anakin anywhere. Like Padme, we've seen that Anakin. That was us speculating and people listening.
You want some speculation? You want some speculation? I got some speculation for you. You see this Yoda right here? You see this beautiful Yoda? All right, this is the prequel Yoda. You see this beautiful Yoda? Hot Toys is gonna give us another one with the purrs. They're gonna give us another one with the purrs. They're gonna give us another one with the purrs. Trust me. Just give it time. Speak it into existence, and it will happen.
Yeah, 1/6 scale Star Destroyer. Let's do it.
1/6 scale Death Star.
I gotta clear out the house, honey. We gotta knock down some walls.
Thank goodness I got a big ass backyard.
There you go.
Yep.
Admiral Piet.
That's gonna be that's crazy. We got 93 of you guys watching, guys. Remember to hit that like button, do it, guys. Do it for me. Not just do it for us, but also do it for your damn country. Absolutely.
It's really a good time being a Star Wars fan, because I was talking to someone about this earlier today, that come from a time where you was excited to see Mark Hamill on the Muppet Show. You was excited. You was excited to see that. And I can remember times and times I just sit back and close my eyes and just rewind the Return of the Jedi and just fantasize the whole movie, because you couldn't have the movie in your hand. Right. And look where we at now, that we can actually, you have people out there that are creating these things and creating all your fantasies that you turn around and grew up with and you wish that they did. And now that they're doing it, And me saying that, I'm sitting up there, I get upset when I hear people complain about certain things. And I'm like, we didn't have this.
Yeah.
If it's bad, embrace it. If it's good, embrace it. At least we have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good point proven. Good point made there, brother. Absolutely. Now I want to go to the second one real quick.
It's like
boom
to the body. To the
This is now this right here, Lou.
I go
We're gonna start with you on this one. Bro, this image alone, what are your thoughts? Because when I saw this, I said, God damn, I gotta get up out of bed.
Yo, I literally woke up. I woke up this morning, right? And I looked at all of my notifications. I'm like, yo, why all my boys are getting on live right now? Like, what is going on here? And then I see Nate on. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. I'm like, oh shit. And this is the image that was up. I was like, oh, okay. They zero chills for the 40th right now. And I'm like, they listen. So, like I said, on Geeking Out, my boy CMB and Nate talked about that specific head sculpt, the light up feature and everything with the skeleton and inside, but they didn't give us a sculpt. Maybe they will give us a sculpt. We don't know. But right now, from what we see, it's a light up feature with him getting electrified. And dude, they are listening. They're listening to us. This is why all that, that exhibition we was going out with, everyone in the panel agrees where play with your money. Do what you want with your money. We're going to have our experiences and we're going to say what we want and then put it into the ether. Here's a prime example of that. This is in the ether. Somebody said it. Somebody said, oh, we can make that. We're doing USB everything. So having this light up and a possibility of a second Palpatine is like, you think that's the same old Palpatine up there above him? You think that's the same?
I hope not.
Exactly.
Another one.
I need one with a more distressed face and rolling eyeballs to make that work.
I want him with this.
That picture they're putting up there.
I'll get mine. I'll get mine, and I'm reproducing that exact scene. And sorry, I have the sideshow Palpatine like that. I have all the Palpatine, Hot Toys Palpatine, and the sideshow Palpatine with the 2-pack. We already know what's going to happen to the sideshow one. We already know. He's going to take that ride. That's what he's going to take.
That is funny.
And look at this. We get another Vader with
God.
USB lightsaber on top of that. So it's like they're taking what they've been giving us a little bit here, a little bit there, and now it's becoming a standard. It's kind of like what I think a DX line is in Hot Toys. DX is giving that extra detail, that extra stuff. I think the DX line was the springboard for what should be the new standard and baseline.
Dude, this should actually be a DX. Loco Lu. I'm shocked that it's not.
It really should.
Professoro brought that up this morning.
Yeah,
it's
but
weird that they don't make this, that they don't even call us they didn't even think to call us a DX. Like, what the hell? It's ridiculous.
It's got three head sculpts. Like, if you count the 2 helmets and the Sebastian Shaw one. Oh my god. 2
lightsabers, 2 helmets, and the head sculpt, and a light up base. Come on.
Stands, everything. Jeez.
Amazing. Now, Aries, we've been speculating this. Myself, Loco Lu, everybody here on this panel, Anthony, Scale Mafia, Mario. We've been talking about this for a while. Us getting a 6-scale version of the quarter scale Darth Vader, and here it is. Your thoughts, brother?
Well, on top of what you just said, I am blown away because they didn't just replicate it like the quarter scale Vader, which has its own perks and its own exclusivity in its own right. But this is like, are you kidding me with this base and these, like the base again with the C-3PO? You want to talk about taking another step up in innovation. I'd love to be able to see more 6-scale figures like this from Hot Toys. I'm so glad I'm not seeing another sand base with the footprints. You're bringing that up again, but it's so true because it was almost like lazy. Like, are we going to really keep getting this?
Yep.
This is anything but lazy. Anything. It is the complete opposite. And the fact that they're giving us that base, and you can utilize the other helmets if you wish. If you're going to put the head sculpt on here, and not just keep it in the art box, or fumbling around in a detolf in a case or whatever it is that you have that they have there, and that it's lit up. It is absolutely unbelievable. The rolling eyes function, which is another difference from the quarter scale one, is absolutely unbelievable. And this looks, this looks just so fantastic, because we talk about how fantastic the half a head sculpt looks with the Hayden Christensen DX28.
Yep.
And it does look amazing. This is equally as good from this film. And then the arm there too, that comes off with this too. They put that in. You'll also get the kind of the railing, the little staircase, the diorama, this with the detail.
Jesus.
I'm not even sure. Maybe someone else. I'm not sure if the quarter scale comes with that detail on the inside of the helmet there. But dang,
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. So they didn't just like, okay, let's go ahead and shrink this and descale it a little bit. They went and did some work.
Yeah.
They put some effort into this. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Black Series has done something similar like this, but it's nothing like this, but I'm seeing here, baby.
You can see the skull on the inside.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, you can on the but you can't see the skull on the inside.
Yes.
I mean, this is like, it is such a good release. And if you don't want the helmet, I think an absolute steal at $300. And then if you want the deluxe here with this helmet, what is it? What is it? $345, guys? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And even the diecast C3PO, it's diecast for what's it, $324, whatever it is. Not bad.
Considering this great value.
You get that base, you get the head sculpt with rolling eyes, you get the light up. That's a light up helmet when he gets electrocuted. You get the regular helmet. You get all those hands. You get the separated hand. You get the lighting effect. That's just a lot, dude. And that packaging is sick, bro. I can't. And you're not coming out with this. Here's the kicker. They're not coming out with this on May 4th. Remember I said last year when they came out with the Bespin DX 25 on April 13th. I said, why are you not putting this out on May 4th? Why?
Yeah.
Why would you not put Luke out on May 4th? And we found out why.
Yep.
Because we got 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5 bombs that were like, what the freak? So you have to wonder that they're not putting this out on May 4th. What are we going to get on May 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can tell you what it won't be. It won't be another blurg.
I remember that.
Maybe
That was just like, oh my God, like this is it. That was what a lack.
Sideshow took the whole show that when they got that Grievous. Remember that?
Yep.
That's all anyone would talk about is the reissue of the Grievous and that it was improved.
Yep.
And it was on every banner. It was on mine. Everyone was talking about it. And poor Echo, which was a great release, got kind of lost in the shuffle and all that. Because that was the only real exciting thing from Hot Toys on May 4th. They did a 180 last year. Not let that happen again. But no, I love this, Jay. This looks but I will tell you this. If you're wondering if that DX28, the one of the three of them are already waitlisted, how long the DX28 is going to stick around, there's a clear indication here it's not going to stick around much longer now. Here comes the new, out with the old.
Yep, we're going to talk about that one. Absolutely. Big bro, second bro. Just jumping around a little bit because I know you've been waiting because let me tell y'all something about second brother. He used to go Halloween was like Christmas for us in our family. So so we would go to Georgetown. For y'all in the DMV area, y'all know where Georgetown is. Georgetown, great area, great area. A lot of fun stuff. Like you can see a guy wearing an afro and a chimpanzee wearing an afro as his buddy on the back of a motorcycle in Georgetown. Georgetown's crazy, especially in the back of the day type. How Georgetown's a crazy area. But we used to go to Georgetown every Halloween, and this guy had the official Ruby's Darth Vader costume walking around as Darth Vader. People's jaws was the whole time. So this guy loves Darth Vader. So with that being said, big bro, your thoughts on this piece?
You know, I could buy 100 Vaders. And Vader, it was just a promise I made to myself when I was very, very young after seeing the original Star Wars in '77 that my dad took me to. And my dad only actually have taken me to only one movie, and that was it. And to see him come through with those two stormtroopers and choking the rebel guard and choking him out and just hearing that voice, it was just like it was the most amazing thing for me to have ever seen. Because I lived in a rough part of Washington, D.C., where you was actually shamed into being into any of this stuff. I have taken ass whippings for loving Vader. And being picked on and everything, man. Still, I'm just like, if I, become an adult or make any money, I'm going to have that suit. I'm going to have it. I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm going to have it. And then when Ruby's came out with theirs, I was on the phone with a lady that she sold it to me for a good price. And it was amazing. It was just like, how can you turn around and look at a grown man at like Christmas time waiting for that package to get there so you could put that costume on? And the reaction that I got from it for Georgetown, I think actually I probably have taken maybe 1,000 pictures that night.
Yeah.
And it was funny when we went to eat, and the manager of the restaurant was like, "Hey, to get people in here, do you mind sitting in the front?" And everyone was looking and was screaming, Darth Vader, looking for. And everyone was waiting for me to take off that damn helmet. And that was funny. Because when I took the helmet off, a guy screamed, "Yo, Vader's black." And it was hilarious. And they're just sitting up there, and I'm sitting there screaming back, "His voice is James Earl Jones, y'all bastards." It was, just to say that, just made me to, to think about it. And even now, I still have that costume. It's probably been over 20, maybe 25 years that I've had it, and it's still in good condition. And it's just like to see this and actually to see this version of Vader, to see this version of him being electrocuted to save his son. It's just like, okay, everything has come full circle. Everything has come full circle for me. And I may end up buying two of these. I mean, two of them.
It's the general.
I'm the same way.
How you not buy three of them?
It's tough.
It's versatile.
Because you have a character. Everyone has a character in their life that has actually made an influence on their life. And I consider Darth Vader as my influence. Influence. Because it's just like he just had this I don't give a damn attitude. I'm going to do what needs to be done. If you in my way, you will be crushed. And growing up in a bad neighborhood like that, man, you had to have something like that to keep you strong. You had
absolutely.
The Vader is really, it's really special to me. Very special. Not to be long-winded, but I get emotional talking about Vader.
Shit. Amazing. I mean, damn. That's bringing me to tears, just you saying that, for real. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. Costa. Your thoughts on this figure, but I also want to give a little different spin on it as well, because everybody knows you're the display king around here. right?
Mm-hmm.
This right here, looking at this with these stairs, we notice the Return of the Jedi. This has me thinking that we're going to get another Luke, and maybe Luke with like some other type of diorama piece or something like that. Brother, what is your thoughts on a piece, and what kind of display you think you would build around this, or how would you have this displayed?
Well, first, I can't follow. How can I follow up behind Second Brother right there? That was like pretty deep. I love it. I love it. Well, this movie does hold a special place in my heart too. Like Empire's my favorite, but Return of the Jedi, it brings me back to the time when my dad took over the galaxy, and he was I had to go fight him, and I won, and now there's peace in the no, there's no peace right now in the galaxy. Anyway, Return of the Jedi. When I was 83, I was 8 and came home from school. My parents were not home, and back in the day, your you come home. Sometimes your parents aren't going to be there. Like nowadays, we're a little bit more. We have to have a parent in the house, or with the young kids. But we went to my neighbors, our friend, he was like a year older, and his mother's like, oh, I don't know where your parents are, but we're gonna go see Return of the Jedi. Maybe we'll just take you. And I'm like, what? Oh my god, this is awesome. And they took us to Return of the Jedi. It was amazing. And this Vader is just spectacular, right? And that base, the second one, the diorama portion, I am hoping Hot Toys has listened to us in the past for other bases where you can connect, bases. So like, have a connecting piece to that where one with a Luke, that would be great. So you can have the whole like kind of catwalk scaffolding thing going. That would be cool to have and display in your thing, because the 40th or the Empire Strikes Back Vader, like they could have, with that Bespin Luke, could have given us something to connect to that to that Vader. It would have been nice. But like, it's hard. I'm definitely on the 2, but like Lou said, the 3, because we have regular helmet on, we have electric shock helmet on, and then you need to have the head sculpt on, and I need like either a Lambda shuttle display where I can lay him on the ground and then have Luke on top of him. He's like, I want to see you with my own eyes. Now, we see that they gave us the per system, right? He's bald, but I understand he's got the scarring. Maybe you can hide the seam, but couldn't we have figured out a way to do Mace Windu too?
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you.
Jesus criminy. Like, look, he's bald as bald can be. Like, what? Saying that, like, why couldn't Mace do it? Have the movable eyes.
Why not?
Looking off topic, but that just jumped out to me. The first thing I thought of, I was like, movable eyes. He's bald.
I did too. This was so funny you said.
Yeah. So yeah, and to be honest, do we really need the movable eyes for this head sculpt? Because basically he's just laying there on the ground with the helmet off. He's never standing up with it on. So it's like, I really am like, I will lay him down on like make the display. Like if maybe Jazz Inc. could just do the diorama of the Lambda platform, just lay him there, get the 2 Jedi Lukes, one laying, you know, on top of him. The other one, you could do this, like, do the scene where he cuts off his hand. You know, they showed the picture of it where he's like has his hand out and he's got the severed arm in, and you can have Luke over him and just like dropping the saber down, just like, yeah, so many things you could do. But definitely get the deluxe. Don't be one of those people that don't get the deluxe because you're crazy if you don't get it.
But this one, you're right.
Then the second one, you get the non-deluxe because you don't, all the other extra stuff not really necessary if you have the one where you just like display all the deluxe stuff on. So yeah, 2, maybe 3. That's where I'm at right now. This is about, like, him and Luke are my 2 favorite characters, so it's like it's hard for me not to buy multiples of all this stuff. So yeah, and display it. You know, you can have the floating shelves and have them on top and do the scene up there, and it won't be hindered or out of view because you have these adjustable floating shelves in your garage shelf. Go to my channel and you can see the video. Thank you.
Shameless plug.
Excellent.
Absolutely. But no, guys, I mean, you guys, Luke, we got your opinion on it, right? I just want to make sure I got everybody. Did everybody go? So I lost track. I mean,
oh, dude, this is a definite buy. We did talk about it. But yeah, I'm getting this one, man. I have to get this one, and I'm going to get the other one as well. So there's going to be 2 for. I was just
look at all the stuff.
I just think it's deluxe to go home with this one. This one just, I mean, it has everything you would want in a Darth Vader figure with this. I mean, the rolling eyeballs, the different head sculpts, the USB lightsaber, which we still want to see how bright it's going to be. I think it's going to be business as usual. It's just you don't have to deal with those damn annoying ass batteries, but still it's good to have. Yeah, this is going to be great, and I love what they're doing with the bases. That we're getting some new bases, because if we did get another sand base, I would have probably fucking threw up. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Now I do want to say this to you guys I want to ask you guys this. Now that we have this rumblings in the community, and a lot of people say this, and Aries kind of hinting on this as well, that the Kenobi one, I've been hearing people is like, oh no, I'm not, I'm going to cancel my Kenobi pre-order and I'm getting this. And I say, if you're an OT fan, I can understand you doing that, but I personally think they're so strikingly different. Why not have both? That's just why not have both? Because I want both, But in going back to you, Lou, I want to know, what is your thoughts on that? How do you think this is going to go with this one? Do you think, because I think people are just, they like what they see now. They what they're seeing is awesome. It's the new. And this one is last year's heat. But when everybody saw this summer, I remember I was in Florida and I did a live stream, on Instagram, and we were everybody was going crazy. So I just think right now everybody is into the new. But when this one actually releases, everybody's like, "Oh shit, this is dope. We need."
Well, see, this is the one to get now. This is the one to get now because it's coming sooner. But don't sleep on the OT stuff, because, like, all right. I learned my lesson with C3 and some of the clone stuff because I wanted to play the weight game, because I've been doing successful with the Marvel stuff. But this is a different IP, and you can't trust Star Wars, is what one of my boys says. He doesn't trust Star Wars, and I see why. It's like some of the things go up in price, some of it like gets sold out, waitlisted, and they don't come back, or they'll do what happened with Yoda. Yoda got a second push after he sold out. He came out with a second push. So with the whole world doing what it was doing a couple of years back and what the reset is now, I think it's a safe bet. If you have the space and you have the money, Why not get both? You have this one displayed as damaged, have the other one displayed, in a classic form or electrified head, or just switch it every now and then. There's no reason why you shouldn't have two. Like every now and then, I decide to put Tom Holland's head on top of a Spider-Man figure just to get a different feel for it, because that's Tom
Change
Holland.
It up. Switch it up. Display.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you can do that, but if you get multiples, that's another thing. I have every version of Spider-Man. I know our second brother has every version of Vader. So it's like, buy what you want. For me, I'm going to get both.
No, I feel you. And I'm in the same boat with you there on that one. Aries, I'm going to go to you on this one. And so, what is your thoughts about this? I know you kind of hit on it a little earlier. Like, we've been seeing this one go. This one's been, slowly just dripping away. But it may come back because people have been saying it. Oh, I want the new one. I want the OT one. I want that 40. If this is the Vader in my dreams, I don't need this one anymore. They've been saying. But what is your thoughts on that?
I think that's why it's going out. I think they kind of projected that in honestly, and so I think we have to understand that we're probably in, and change is uncomfortable, right? And it is for a lot of things. There was a certain way to collect hot toys 10 years ago, and then before COVID, it was a certain way. Hey, you go ahead, you put in your pre-order, it comes out. It gets released in Asia first, in Hong Kong. You usually got to wait anywhere from 3 to 5 months for it to get into the States. Once it gets into the States, it'll, get in stock at Sideshow. You got anywhere from 2 to 5 months until it hits wait list. We kind of kept going that way. Then COVID happened, and then was like, hey, wait a minute. You don't have to even, get it within the 2 to 5 months of it being in stock, because it's going to wind up in the bargain bin. And then we got used to, for over a year, being like, hey, these are going to go on super sale. There's so many. And then we got used to that. Now we have to get used to a whole new way. Because these are coming out, and for the reasons you're bringing up, and for other reasons, when I was on my show this morning and hearing from people, there's only so much money to go around. For some collectors like me, I've got to have most Vaders. I've got to have most Fets. I don't need to have most 3POs, though. I can do without the Attack of the Clones C-3PO, quite honestly, and go with this C-3PO, which is really cool. That comes with the Salacious Crumb, has the eye effect. It just depends on the character. And that sort of thing. But people don't have a whole lot right now. So I think that you got the most out of this that you're going to get. And now that this is coming out, people are like, oh, wait a minute. I can go ahead and get this one. Remember, I'm an OT guy, and some of us on here are OT guys. But I have, for instance, daughters that are in their 20s. And they're not OT. They love the OT. But they way like the prequels better. They grew up with Hayden Christensen, not Mark Hamill. They grew up with Natalie Portman, not Carrie Fisher. Okay, right. They grew up with those guys, Ewan McGregor, not Harrison Ford. So they're going to lean on this, even though the Epic one came out today. So I think there's a little bit for everybody, and I think it less affects Vader than it does 3PO. 3PO, R2, it's like, oh, I missed out on that R2. I'll just get the freaking OT one. I don't need an R2 from the Attack of the Clones. Okay, that C-3PO's coming out. That one's coming out. If you're a huge Star Wars fan, it's a little rough with this one. It's kind of like, this is cool. It's Hayden Christensen. It's half a head sculpt. It's severely battle damaged. It's I don't think a whole lot are going to cancel this, honestly. I just think now, the last one as we've been following, that one that's left last, give it a couple weeks. You're going to see low stock warning now. This is kind of all I think happening on purpose anyway. They knew that this was going to come out here. This is the last one. The collector edition already had low stock warning, but a wait list. This is going to go out, and that'll be the all she wrote on this. And you're going to get this Vader that's going to come out. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. And I think it's my thoughts also with this economy as well. People don't have a whole lot of expendable income like we used to have currently. So I think you're going to be seeing some of these things. I think that this is proof. People are asking me, but Aries, you don't know if that 3PO from Attack of the Clones is going to come up in stock. I can guarantee you, I'll bet my arse on it. You ain't going to see the Attack of the Clones C3PO come up in stock. That thing's gone. They're going to try and sell this one. And there'll be more people who will want this one than that one. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, baby.
You hit it there on the head. Definitely. I totally agree 100% on that. Going to you, Costa. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think this? How do you think this? Sales are going to be on this Vader. Are you excited still? Are you personally excited still to get this Vader?
Hell yes, I am. Like I said earlier, all Vaders. Like I have A New Hope. I have ESB, and I even have the Sideshow one, which is that one right there. Laying on the couch. I don't have the Rogue One, but we'll work on that one. Even though this one is supposed to be like everybody was so excited. It was like, this is the one that's actually like the Rogue One. We must get it. But I think I still want this. Like I saw Doc Smizzle in the chat talk about Rebels. His battle with Ahsoka in the second season, she cut off. It was the other side, but she still did the same thing to his helmet that Obi-Wan did. So, this is the perfect. The new figure coming out is the perfect reason now. I'm just gonna put this one in the battle damage mode, so we can have Hayden's face pop out. I think that if you like the character, it doesn't matter if they're coming out with a new one. So if you just want one Vader in your collection, I would definitely go with the Return of the Jedi one over the ESB, over the New Hope. I know they're also different because A New Hope has, and this one, I believe, have red lenses. So they're not it's not the same not the suit. There are subtle differences between the Vader suits, especially for those people that are really into the character. We know these subtle differences. So I could have all of them on the shelf and some, a friend comes in or oh wow, look, why do you have all of the same Darth Vader? I'm like, no, they're not all the same Darth Vader. If you look at this helmet has the red lenses. The Empire Strikes Back has the longer the helmet edge comes down, the skirt comes down a little longer than the other ones.
Well, this one has the athletic body pop culture too.
Yeah, and you get the newer body, but you also have all the battle damage parts. I don't know. You cancel it if you want. I will say one thing: the Kenobi version of Kenobi, I'm debating on canceling that one because it's that might be something I'll cancel. But this, no,
this is so
I can't.
Epic.
Look at the
so
sculpt.
So
I mean, look at that. That is just beautiful.
And we're taking a poll right now, guys. We're gonna end it in a few minutes. Which one, which Vader are you more excited with? This Kenobi one here, or the new one? I mean, looking at this Kenobi one right here, I agree with you guys. This is a badass, and here it is. If you don't want to get into, because we can all admit Kenobi was a little divisive. I liked it, but if you want one figure from the Kenobi line that sums up that whole line, this would be the one to get. You know what I'm saying? So
this one, yep,
this would be the one right here. Absolutely, it looks amazing. Big bro, what is your thoughts on this, man? What do you think about people? Or which one are you more excited to get? Because you have 7 Vaders. I probably know which one, but I know you still find this one essential, right? Especially just meeting Hayden. Like, you just met Hayden, like, what, last week?
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's a total different generation. And actually, you could turn around and look at this Vader, and you could put it alongside the other Vader, the evolution of Vader.
Yeah.
He is he's older. So to me, it's a stark difference. It's a no-brainer right there with me, actually. It's just all on, I mean, where's your loyalty lies with the saga. Some people is like, I'm an OT person. I'm an OT person. That's it. That's me. And then you got some people like, hey, like myself, it's like, hey, if you had any generation of Vader, if it's coming down for him as a teenager, even I'm to the point with Vader, if they came out with a Jake Lloyd version, I get that too. So,
I would too.
Revenge of the Sith version.
Right. You would get each version to keep going and keep going. I mean, this is a whole different iteration of Vader.
Yeah.
This is where he acknowledges. This is where he acknowledges, and he turns around and he actually comes full circle when Vader where Kenobi told Luke that Vader killed your father. This is where he said, I killed Anakin Skywalker. This is where he makes that, officially he makes that transformation, like there's no more Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
So this is where he already started his road to destruction earlier on, but this pretty much sealed it with Kenobi, and pretty much Kenobi's like, okay, well, my friend is truly lost at this point. So this is what this is. This is what this is identifying as. So, you got to have both. You got to have both. If you're going to tell a story, that goes with it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The storytelling of this figure. This figure itself tells a story. And it's just, that gave in the whole, if you didn't like anything in that Kenobi series, that was the one the one thing that I think everybody liked, because when he said that and he cracked open that helmet and he was like, you didn't kill Anakin, I did. It was just like, it was like, and even Obi-Wan was like, you could tell all hope was lost. He was like, oh my God, I truly failed. I was fighting to save my friend. Oh, I don't even want to fight you no more. It was like that. It was just, man, it was just perfect storytelling. And I think this figure is still essential, in my opinion. Definitely. And the poll, I think we had, what was the end result of the poll? 65 of you are excited to get Return of the Jedi version, which that's what I thought. 34% of you still want the more excited about the Kenobi version, which that's what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like that. I thought it would be more, because I think we in here we have more OT fans in here, and I mean the OT version, the new latest one we get, that is the quintessential version of Darth Vader. But this one right here is still an amazing piece. I really think it's still amazing.
Well, you know what? Also, Jay, just real quick, and I think that's another reason why you may see this quickly exit now and get a low stock warning and be done. Is there's going to be some people that are just like, hey, I'm going to get the Return of the Jedi one now. I was thinking of pre-ordering this. And this is going to go like the Grand Inquisitor, kind of ran its course, went all the way down. Okay, done. Reva went all the way down. This one comes out. Going to be interesting to see where this one goes. But I really believe that it's the life cycle on this one is going to be done now, basically.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Shout out to Scale Mafia. What's up, bro? My brother from another mother. He says, bro, sorry, couldn't make it. But man, that Return of the Jedi, brother. Yes, it looks, dude, that figure is amazing. Definitely a great figure. Shout out to Mafia. We'll definitely see you here next week, my brother. Go and check him out. He's working on some amazing things right now. Definitely. All right, guys. So the last thing I can't believe we're close. We went through this tonight. But the last thing I want to bring up is this right here. Got this from Scale Mafia group right here. It's called The Queen. It is a third party made by Play Toy. I'm not familiar with this company at all, but this looks pretty damn good for a Queen Amidala. Definitely. I want to start off with you, Costa. What is your thoughts on this piece, brother?
Well, if Lucasfilm doesn't send cease and desist letters, because how many Star Wars figures third party actually make it? Come on.
It's true.
They find them somehow.
For some reason, Marvel doesn't care as much as Lucasfilm.
No,
but you don't see too many third party Star Wars figures. But this, if it's a big if,
no
third party, it turns out like this, it's spectacular. I mean, look at the face. It is Natalie Portman. I dig the fact that they did sculpted with I think the braids in the back might be rooted, but obviously the sides are sculpted, and if they can have the tailoring A1, because this is like a very ornate dress. It's there's a lot of little things that look like they're just going to be screen printed on, which I don't understand why that like, now that we know that they're cool with Natalie Portman and her likeness. I don't see why they don't go back, like the Phantom Menace. Like, why do we have to wait for anniversaries for some of these bigger figures? We should have had a Queen Amidala from Phantom Menace like yesterday.
I agree.
Right.
To be honest. And now that Natalie Portman's cool with everything and she doesn't mind getting a paycheck from these, they should, I'm sure the numbers for Padme are, people just pre-ordering that one up. Like, at least from the comments and everything, like, everybody was all in on it. So listen, I don't know if this is going to go up for pre-order next week. I haven't heard any other information. I will pre-order it just because I want to see it. I want to see if it turns out, and if it turns out like this, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It does for a third party. It does. There's some things with it I'm like, I can see them out a little bit. They cheaped out on it because it has that third party feel to it, but for what it is, it does look good. Second brother, what is your thoughts on Queen Amidala?
I would get it. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But then it would kind of end up being by itself. Because then you would like, where's her guards?
Yeah.
And that will be the linchpin with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a standalone piece. It's nothing that really you can make it a companion piece. It's good. It's good. I would get it, but it's just like, we need to have some of her guards, some of her royal guards with her, Chancellor Valorum, something.
Yeah.
Something. It would pretty much be a piece that's by itself, because it's nothing to compliment. it's nothing to compliment it. They went on that line. They haven't went down that line that deep yet.
Yeah.
But it actually, I love when I see third parties do that, because this is what's good with third parties. It keep Hot Toys and those other companies on their toes. And they make them like, okay, we're a third party. We don't have the resources that you have, but we can do this.
Right.
So it puts a bug up their ass over a secret base. It's like, whoa, you know. But then too, we also know that the chances of this actually coming to fruition, like I see in the chats, 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I see that pre-order, I'm gonna put that pre-order down. There ain't no doubt about that. It just be sitting by itself, you know. She'd be sitting somewhere probably in my office, just, you know, standing there in her majestic glory until she gets some guards to go along with her.
Yeah, I can definitely hear that. I can definitely feel like, you know, having this as a figure by itself. It does have presence, but it doesn't need to be like it kind of lives in a space by itself. So I totally understand on that. Lou, what is your thoughts on Queen here?
This is the first time of me seeing it. Dude, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I see what Second Brother's saying. It has that third party vibe to it. I see it, but man, oh man, this also looks like a labor of love. Looks like a labor of love. And anything that has a labor of love in it has my dollar. And yeah, if this goes up and it goes full through, it's gonna have my dollar, bro. Definitely gonna have it.
Absolutely. I know we're waiting for Aries to get back to get his thoughts on this.
Yeah.
But I said this was the last segment. I lied.
You know, we got another one too. There's another drop that came out. So
well, we got a couple. Yeah, we got a couple of things. Thanks, Lou. You reminded me that we do. But Aries, your thoughts on Queen here?
I mean, the head sculpt looks pretty freaking nice if it could come out this way. To be honest with you, baby. But I honestly 100% believe that Hot Toys is putting this out, and they're going to put it out with the throne. And with just so much more of an intricate outfit for sure. And they don't have to put out a whole. I mean, this has Hot Toys written all over it. I mean, they would nail this. This looks fantastic, though. I'm just being honest. The picture looks fantastic. So for me and I haven't heard of this company. If they could deliver and it looks like this, I mean, it'd be hard for me not to buy, even though I know eventually Hot Toys is coming out with it. B, but we have to see. We have to see if it comes out this good. B, this is very striking, and it's going to it attracts a lot of attention. So I don't know if Disney's going to send out their Secret Service on this. So like Costa said, will it see the light of day? But see, I really believe that Hot Toys, every version of Queen Amidala, if you think that they've come out with multiple layers, you have seen nothing yet, because her mom adorns one outfit after another, after another. And you give me her throne, her chair with this and all the goodies, and you could just put it on one freaking shelf just like that. I mean, we're still also waiting for the Obi-Wan from the Phantom Menace as well. I think I'd like to see a lot, but I think we will get more from the Phantom Menace. We should. And I don't think they got to wait for any anniversary for this. I mean, gosh, I mean, just pump these out. 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, make it an exclusive. Do like what they're doing with that freaking Iron Man D100. I guarantee you that this would be, God, if they did this with this, it'd go for over $1,000 in the secondary market.
No, I don't. I don't want 300. I don't want a 300 release. Because I want this. I don't want to have to fight people.
Exactly. No, you're exactly right. So my point is, Costa, they probably would make it.
Yeah,
because it's not going to be like it's kind of lame and realize it's only going to get a few. They'll sell plenty of these.
hell yeah.
Jay, you know I've been talking about this one for a while.
Absolutely.
I really think Hot Toys is going to do it. But if this is out before Hot Toys and it makes it this way, I'm buying it. If it looks this way, I'll buy it. It's nice.
It does look good. It looks good, and I mean, this. I've always said if if Hot Toys did it, I think it would. This and even the Jar Jar would break.
Oh,
it would break the internet. I think that would be so out of the way. People are like, what? It's so crazy. I gotta get it. So
I like your wallet.
Senator Jar Jar, I would get in an instant. Regular Jar Jar. He's got like 50 outfits in 3 movies. So
Senator Jar Jar, yeah. He's a senator too, just like TK Fobo. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me.
Said OG fan with Star Wars was just Star Wars says, will this Amidala figure ever actually be released? I mean, the $19 NRD is not much to lose, but I have my doubts. I'll never get this in hand. Yeah, and Anthony kind of put it up. The only I think third-party Star Wars figure that actually came out was that Anakin, the Chosen one.
It was horrible.
It's terrible.
Was it the same company?
No.
Wait, did they like
so
maybe third-party Mace? Didn't they do a third-party Mace?
There was a
that was a long so 2 other figures out of like a billion people could have made.
Hold on, didn't they do a Space Pimp too? No, I'm just joking.
They did.
Maybe someone from Lucasfilm will pre-order this. It looks so good. Her face sculpt looks really good.
It's definitely
the outfit is not like.
That's the thing. The outfit
it's kind of like
it's off. It's off.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah,
like the sewing, it's not symmetrical. There's something not 100%. And this outfit, I believe, is way more detailed. So
that's the thing, is lacking detail. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. It's definitely lacking detail. I was like, I remember this being a little bit more involved.
Yeah, the top looks like it has detail, but how much more detail are we talking? Are we talking like the sleeves? Because I see the detail on the top of the collar.
There's some embroidery. Yeah,
there's embroidery on the top. It's
no
the way it's see it. But
it looks like.
Wait, does OG? Is this on pre-order somewhere? Because he's saying a $19 NRD. It's like, because I know some like the Joker, the prank villain. That still was like a $30 NRD. It's not like 20 something dollars. Yeah, I guess 25, 30. But yeah, it's like, how cheap can they really make these? And you also have to look at it like, for example, like with those Ghostbuster figures, like if they come out to be 200 to 200 a piece,
they're 220,
right?
Yep.
They're 220. All right, so 220 a piece. Save up. Don't buy them. Take that 880, put it aside, and then get another 880 down the line, like you were pretending to buy another set, and get the regular the ones online, because people don't realize you can go and get deals. Like I got the set of Blitzway ones for well below like the 2000 that they were going for at the time. So
jelly.
It's just you just got to find people, and it's sealed in box. It was great. But yeah, so like this one, I mean, if it's at 220, save that 220, see if Hot Toys comes out with one, you have to wonder
if Howard actually saw this already at JC.
Maybe how the vulture, all those vultures came out, and then like 2 days later he's like, teaser, here's my vulture.
I'm just saying, that's exactly it.
We're still waiting. Like the teaser was there, but we're still waiting. And this is items that are already sold. So that ship has sailed for a lot of people, except for the ones who are holding out on. You know what I mean? I got my Jack Vulture, and it's there. It's not going to get replaced. You know what I mean? I may be enticed to get the Hot Toys one because I like articulation. I like going a little bit extra down the line, but also, I like changing up my display. So with a Michael Keaton head sculpt, I would love to change my display and have, a conversation between, the Batman and our Spider-Man, like, oh, you dating my daughter? Yeah. I told you to get out of my hair. Yeah. And I'm going to hit you with the wop.
Amazing. Yep. House Hometown Hero, thank you for the $5 bomb. He says, hey, do we get a Gary the Death Star gunner mechanic for the for the Return of the Jedi?
Oh
no.
Don't they have the Death Star gunner mechanic? Didn't they preview that a while ago? Like they could, right? The one without the full mask. Yeah, the one with the regular head sculpt.
Yeah,
So a lot of stuff has been coming back from the graveyard. So who's to say they're like, you know what? We've been holding off on this one. Let's throw on the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary stuff and get this bad boy out there.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, for sure.
Very true. Want to give a shout out to Collecting Madness. What's up with you, brother? He says, good for the price, but I'll wait on the Hot Toys to do more than just the Qui-Gon and the Darth Maul for the Phantom Menace before I get this. Yeah, I think they'll go back to that line at some point. They will. I think they will. I think that's a safe bet if you want to save your money on this.
But, oh gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I do have one more thing I want to talk about before we part tonight, and that is this right here. These wonderful product updates we got here. I talked about this earlier this week. This came up, and it's funny when I saw the Toby. I'm saying not the Toby, Jesus. When I saw the Tom Holland. I was like, it looks the same. And then I looked at it again and I was like, oh no, they totally updated that head sculpt. It looks amazing. And then Latia Wright, she looks great. Oh my God, they did a wonderful job on her. And then we were talking about Padme. We might as well bring her up because I mean, Mighty Thor, that head sculpt looks amazing. Lou, we're gonna start with you. What is your thought on these updates?
Bro, I am enjoying these updates. I had said it earlier yesterday on Geeking Out. I see I keep calling her Padme, but that head sculpt is phenomenal for Mighty Thor. It's phenomenal, and yeah, I'm not getting it, but it's awesome. Black Panther, she looks amazing. Lots of forehead, but I think that's just due to lighting and the way that the design is for her hair. So, there's that. And a couple of angles, it looked a little disproportionate, but then other angles, it looked proportionate. But that Tom Holland, they nailed it. Like, dude, it's like they took his soul and put it into that figure right there. Yeah. That's how good that looks. All it's missing, if you was to add anything else to it, it'll be rooted hair, and you'll have a 1-to-1 representation, in a 6 scale form. Because they brought down his chin, like you see his cheek to his jawline, it looks a little different. Around the brow, it looks a little different.
Yep.
And, it's just a pleasant update to something that I already have pre-ordered. That's already in the in the bag. I'm just happy that they updated. Now it looks more like Tom before, the final swing.
Absolutely. I see what you did at the final swing. Looks amazing. Yeah, I think they knocked it out and it looks amazing. Real quick, second brother, what is your thoughts on these, on these head sculpts? I'm glad because, a couple years ago, I don't think they would have went and made these updates. But now that we have they got viable competition, especially with NART and these other companies out there. I'm glad that they're making these updates.
Well, like Lou just checked out, and I'm gonna have to echo with him.
Yep.
If you will find bum 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 that forehead like mine. I'm sorry. Man.
Oh, baby.
I love the figure. I'm just like, geez, Jack, man. She could headbutt somebody with that joint, but I'm just sitting up there and it's like, wait a minute, they doing these doing these sculpts and redoing them and everything, and they look excellent and fantastic. I was like, damn, is this the damn League of Foreheads I'm seeing? It's like everyone's
Let's see.
But and the lighting is just
That's a lot of foreheads.
But that forehead is
that's a forehead.
Man, that forehead is I mean, I love Letitia, but man, I know she probably see this and be like, why they gotta make my forehead big and they gotta have it shiny too?
It's not even that shiny. It looks matted. It looks matted really good. But whew.
I mean, when we get to figure, hey, it's going to be fantastic. We already know that. That.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just the pictures and the lighting, and then considering the drops that we've been getting, and then just like, I know it's it's not bad, but
So you still think it needs work?
It's like, oh my goodness, right? Okay, and then it's not me. Her head is not like that.
No, that's it. That's a real picture.
That's a real photo. So I'm just like,
hold up. Let me bring that up.
Yeah.
She got forehead.
They blocked it. They gotta take care of that. They gotta take care of that.
They gotta work on that.
Oh my god, it's not that good of a sculpt. We're
about to die. I mean, it's not bad, and maybe they're working on it, but
it's
because every time I'm gonna tell you, because every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, he got a big ass forehead.
Well, that's her on like the red carpet somewhere. It's not even in the Black Panther in the movie. So
if they round it out a little bit, and I think the shape up is kind of crooked. Also, if you look dead on,
I also think her face is a little too wide. I think they can narrow it down a little bit on the side of her cheeks. No.
Nah, I think it's just that her head's sticking out, her forehead's sticking out a little too much. You know what I mean? She look like she has, in Spanish we call them chichons. Little bumps right here. It's like she got hit in the head with something. I'm just being mean right now, but my bad.
She remind me of that little girl, in the third grade, had that big forehead.
Oh god,
that she had to grow into it.
Right.
Yeah, this is with the Black Panther outfit on, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Her hair's a little bit. Yeah, but her forehead's a little just.
No, it's round. That one is blocked, man.
It is, but it's a big forehead. Though now I'm looking at the eyes and the nose are a little different. So
yeah.
Dang it.
I think they got to do a little. It's good, but they got to do a little work on it. I think that's
Go ahead.
Remind me of that Spider-Man character, Hammerhead?
Oh my god.
But they got skull. You know what? They did get her eyes and her mouth like perfect from looking at those pictures. So yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Bro, what's your thoughts on the other skull?
Yeah, I mean, Natalie Portman, they got that one down. Right. I can't. What they did with this and what they could do with the Padme, man, that shit is gonna be on point. That shit is gonna be on point right there. Mm-hmm. I'm like what I'm saying, and I'm glad, and it really makes me happy that I did the pre-order on her.
Yes.
So, because I went back and looked, so shit, she waitlisted. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know she's the one that pre-ordered from that line. So, for what I'm saying is good, but I think with Letitia, I think it's the lighting, and that's when you have to see in hand. Tom Holland is on point. That one is on point.
Scary.
That one's on point.
Yep.
You can make a voodoo doll out of that one right there. That was on point.
Definitely. Costa, your thoughts on these sculpt updates?
Yeah, the Natalie Portman one. I saw somebody posted a still from the movie next to the head sculpt, and it was pretty spot on. So I am excited about Padme now because I think they will make whatever refinements that they need to. I know she's younger in that because that was what 20 years ago because it's the 20th anniversary. Duh. But yeah, they nailed this one. Black Panther, like for me, if I didn't go back and look at those pictures, I would have been like, it's amazing. It's a very good sculpt. So whoever pre-ordered the Shuri Black Panther, congratulations, you're gonna get an awesome figure.
Mm-hmm.
And that Tom Holland is scary good. Like they haven't done a bad Tom Holland, but they've just refined it to a point where it's like Lou said, if they had rooted hair, it'd be like you take a picture of it and you're like, that's Tom Holland? That's not a toy. That's how good it is. And
even with the sculpted hair, I think it looks amazing. Like they're doing some wonderful stuff with their sculpted hair.
Oh, especially with the ladies, like the Valkyrie, Reva, like
Wonder Woman.
Just fantastic. Even the Mighty Thor right there, that was great. But like this is now, if it wasn't a must-buy figure, it's really a must-buy figure with the diorama base. Everybody, don't forget about the rooftop diorama base. But yeah, I'm like, I was like, okay, excited, but now I'm just like, yes, I'm gonna have you can eat, and they did a great job with the neckline is perfect too if you want to do it unmasked, or if you want to make your own Peter Parker, like you can make your own Peter Parker. So yeah,
go.
I mean, look at that head sculpt. This is phenomenal too. Like this is the Far From Home one. So yeah, they're just killing it. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Absolutely. And last but not least, Aries, your thoughts on these highly detailed, refined head sculpts?
Yeah, I mean, I like them all. It's absolutely phenomenal. I take it as Hot Toys taking another leap forward with their marketing and their communication with the community and with collectors. And we could say what we want. Hey, it's because of competition. Competition, iron sharpens iron. And I think it's really, really good. And I think they need to do that because of the competition. But I also believe, too, that they're making huge efforts just to step up their game overall, because I think we fail sometimes. I think we fail to remember that this isn't a company like Hasbro. They haven't been around forever. It's just a little over a couple of decades. They're a very, very, very young company, and possibly maybe coming into their own. And I think that these just look absolutely phenomenal. The one I'm most blown away by, honestly, is just the Mighty Thor. I kind of figured that they would kill it, in my view, with the Tom Holland, and they've been doing those throughout the years, but we haven't been doing a whole lot of Natalie Portman. It shows me. I mean, this looks absolutely freaking. She looks stunning, and look, I look at the hair. I mean, and I was looking at the '84 Wonder Woman that doesn't have the rooted hair. Look at that. I mean, honestly, I think that InArt has their own R&D, a special secret with the hair that they're doing, that they are phenomenal on. I almost feel like Hot Toys just stick with this because they're really starting to kill these sculpts like this. I mean, it's just it's sculpted hair. I mean, that looks. I mean, she's. It's just a wonderful figure. So no, I love the communication. I love the way that Hot Toys is stepping up their game. I feel like that when they're communicating things, we saw it last year with some of the teases, how purposeful they were the night before, the week before May 4th, what they did on May 4th, what they did on the morning of May 5th, saying another wave is coming. What they did with the Grand Inquisitors, what they did with the Bad Batches, talking about Star Wars, what they did with some of these teases. They're being very, very purposeful, and they're living up to their word, and they're delivering on expectations.
Yep.
And I really like that they're doing this here. This was great.
I mean, couldn't say it better myself. Absolutely. I totally agree on that. All good points here tonight, guys. And guys, we are done for the night. Guys, thank you all for watching out there. Everybody in the chat, we were killing it at about 122 at the top. And guys, thank you so much. Remember to hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to all my friends here. Second brother, the traveling man himself, Pop Culture Living Room, Costa, Display King, Loco Lu, the king of all figures, and of course Aries Tarrington, the Dark Jedi, and the Hand of the Wizard himself. Guys, thank you all so much for being here tonight. We're gonna start it off with you, Aries. What you got going on, brother?
Listen, first let me say, always an honor to come on. Best of the best on Thursday nights. I think we all 5 of us spilled our coffee here during this show. Epic show, as always, from you, brother Cousins. What a great chat. The people in the chat, they're all spilling their coffee. Great conversation. Always a pleasure to be here. What I got going on, look, my latest show is up today, Drunk on Coffee, which was live. You can check it out. You're going to have the market show coming up. Don't miss 6 Scale Raw on Monday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. There's not a chance in the world, not a chance in the galaxy, not the chance on any Earth or any dimension that I won't be live Monday night to kick off Celebration. And you have to wonder, are we going to have more by Monday night? And I say, maybe I'll get a call from the Hot Toys Wizard. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Subverting expectations.
Right. Thank you so much, brother. I can't wait. Monday night is going to be great. I will be there for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, baby.
Absolutely. Loco Lu, what you got going on, my brother?
As of right now, sleep. As of right now, sleep. I got a big day ahead of me for tomorrow. I got more Hot Toys coming in. Grogu 1-to-1 scale from Hot Toys just shipped and is heading my way. Rescue's on her way. I have so much stuff coming in, and I'm just like, I need to start filming all these stuff that's coming in. I haven't done anything yet, but something's gonna come down the pipeline very soon. Something very, very soon, and yeah, I'm just like everybody else, man. I'm just trying to find some space because my wallet's saying buy everything.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Shiny or not.
Mm-hmm.
To buy or to not buy. That is the question.
Buy or to not buy. It's not the question. To buy more than one is the question.
Oh my God. Bro. But Lou, thank you so much for being here, my brother. Always good to have you here. Day one. Always, brother. Definitely.
Thank you.
Costa, the Display King. What's going on with you, brother? What's new in your world, man?
Oh, man. Thank you so much for this fun discussion. I love me some Star Wars. I mean, I love me anything nerdy, but it was an honor to be on. I haven't been on with Aries. Great to be on with you, Aries. Great to see you, second brother. I think you and I are pretty much closer in age than, and maybe Aries is around. I'm like 47. Are we close?
I'm only 27.
Babies.
Anyway,
you have to wonder. But let me just say, absolute pleasure being here with you too, Costa. So I hope I could also get you on 6 Scale Raw, baby.
You just send me a message and we'll work things out. Yeah,
you got it.
And thank you so much, my man, brother, cousins. I really appreciate it. What's going on with my channel? I'm in reorganization mode. I am trying to put up a ton of display cases in this little itty bitty room, so then I could do reviews and put my stuff that's in that closet. It's just full of all kinds of figures, and I got piles of stuff on the floor over here. So, but if you want to come to the channel, you can learn how to make this display case look like a Maji case, because I do it a particular way so you can get that high-end feel. There's my newest video is those floating shelves. So guess what? A garage shelf, you can make floating shelves. It's and they're adjustable. So they move up and down, and you can put them anywhere. I have the newest ones that are coming out. I'm gonna make ones out of wood, so they're a little less expensive than these. These are expensive, but a little less expensive. I'm also gonna be coming out with kits. So some of the stuff I build in the video, you could just buy them from me instead of building them yourself. But there will always be videos out there. There will always be help. You need help, you just email me, message me. I am there to help you. You can ask a lot of the people in the community. I have helped a lot of people. I'm debating on whether to come back with the live show, because I do love showing people's displays off. So I'm still working that thing out. But yeah, we're reorganizing, trying to get this room together so I can have it, so I can start just pumping out videos. So
amazing. I ain't gonna lie, Costa. I was listening to you in detail, and I'm like, dude, I love all that. Dude, that Emperor. Oh my God, what is that? A bust? That looks
it's a 6 scale Emperor from Hot Toys.
Yeah, I have that, but it looks bigger on camera. That's weird. Forced perspective. Oh God.
Now, do you see why we need another Emperor? Like we need another Emperor for the Vader.
I want his teeth showing.
I hope we get another one.
They are showing.
I think we'll get another one. I really think we're going to get another one. I think it's really going to happen.
He's too happy or too cocky or too.
I mean, this is what he
perfect in that picture. that figure's meant for him to be on the throne. The one where he's holding him up there, he needs a little bit more like power and the stretch.
To be honest, they did screw up the throne where like you put him on and he can't touch the ground. So
you got to use the display base. Yep.
I put the display base under it. Always pisses me off too.
That's what I did. I hate that they did. I'm like, they could have measured just a little. Terrible. But yeah, it looks good. And Costa, thank you so much, brother. And the kits and everything. That sounds awesome, bro. That's great. That is awesome. Definitely. Last but not least, second brother, what you got going on, bro? What's up? What are we doing with this YouTube channel, man?
Sir, I'm waiting for you to help me with OBS.
Oh, sir, I'm waiting for you to be in town.
Yeah, okay. We have a conversation. No, okay.
We'll get it together. No, we'll definitely Yeah. I just gotta get out there to Woodbridge. I gotta get out. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what you got going on though, bro?
Nah, just trying to get through, try to get through this semester. Springtime, all the spring, cleaning and yard work ready and everything. Little Macho gonna have his little legs and arms worked out. He's really gonna be flexing with that lawnmower this year. Just sitting there, taking time, maintain things. Looking at this upcoming con season that's coming out. Yeah. Making sure, plotting everything out the right way, and wait for these drops. That's about it, man.
Dude, I meant to have, because I know you met so many. You met Rosario. You met Hayden recently and all this. And I'm like, what? I wish I was there because I would have busted your balls. Because I would have been like, Hayden, he taking a picture and everything now. He used to call you Anakin, bro.
Oh, well, I would tell him I call him Wayne. No, ain't no problem with that. No problem with that at all. He'd probably look at himself and say, you know what, that was a whiner. He probably
he was.
Shit, I'd double down on that. I mean, he's an amazing dude. And I'm really glad that he's getting his due.
Yeah.
But he was whiny, and that what makes him as Vader is evil as fuck. So it all fits.
Yeah, it does. That's a great
point. I just gotta tell you guys, and someone put it in the chat earlier, so I will take instant credit for it. But the ATRT is low stock warning now on the for Star Wars. Just FYI.
Yeah, the ATRT by itself.
By itself, not the one with the figure yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
You gotta be quick. These things are going. They're going, people.
But that's been up there for a little bit. Just saying.
It has. It has. Like I said, if you want it, pre-order it. Lock it down. Security. Lock it down. Put it on ice if you want it.
Don't skip on the Costco. That's all I'm gonna say. Any day you're gonna get. They're gonna. I believe that one's gonna go like Ahsoka and Luke. Just saying.
Yep, I see it happening. I definitely see it happening. Big bro, thank you so much for being here. All of you, thank you so much for being here. What I got going on, I'll keep it real quick. I'm working on a film with this guy right here and Tiffany called Breakfast with Tiffany. So yeah, that's going to be. I wanted to, so many people have done reviews on these things, and I'm like, I'm not going to do a review. I'm going to do a short film. So we'll see what happens. So that's going to be great.
Awesome.
Working on that. And I gotta spend all this money on this camera. I might as well use it. So we're gonna be doing that. And Good Morning Grails will be back next week with Chirrut Imwe. That's going to be great. I'll be picking them up from Second Brother this weekend. So that's going to be great. We're going to be doing that next week. And then Best of the Best and all that other stuff. And this weekend, definitely I'll be on Tales from the Dark Side with Anthony doing our show. And at some point, me and Anthony will be back for all our Picard fans, all our Trek fans out there. We will definitely be doing that show. It is so damn good.
It is so good.
Man, dude, we could talk all night about that. But we're going to definitely be back and do that show. Just got to get with Anthony, and because he's working on other Star Trek stuff right now. So once he gets back into the fold, we'll do that and we'll get that out to you guys. But guys, it's been great. Everybody out there in the chat, you've been amazing. Thank you for staying with us tonight. And as I always like to say in indie shows, stay excellent to each other, be excellent to each other, and be great. And we'll see you next week. And have a good one. And we'll see you. Oh, yeah. And fuck Toys Wonderland.